this joyous celebration. From the earliest days, the followers of St. Francis have gathered on the anniversary of his death to celebrate his Transitus, his passage from earthly life into everlasting life. Tonight, we too gather to celebrate the light which Francis was to his world. But this celebration is not only a memorial, a remembering of one who has gone before us. It is also a celebration of the spirit of Francis in our midst today, in each of us. And so we gather this evening to remember the death of one whose life draw us all to follow Christ, Francis of Assisi.
The Testament of St. Francis. The Lord granted me, Brother Francis, to begin to do penance in this way. While I was in sin, it seemed very bitter to me to see lepers. The Lord himself led me among them, and I had mercy on them. And when I left them, that which seemed bitter to me,
the death of St. Francis. At this time, Francis was staying in the palace of the Bishop of Assisi, and he therefore asked the brothers to take him as quickly as possible to the place of St. Mary of the Porziunta, for he wished to give back his soul to God in that place where he first knew the way of truth perfectly. Then Blessed Francis, despite the overpowering burden of his sickness, praised the Lord in a great joyful outburst of body and soul, saying to his companion, "Since I must soon die, have Brother Angelo and Brother Leo come and praise our sister Death for me." Both arrived, and forcing back their tears, sang the canticle of Brother Sun and of the other creatures, which the saint had composed during his sickness for the glory of God and for the consolation of his soul and of that of the others.
Then Francis spent the few days that remained before his death in praise, teaching his companions whom he loved so much to praise Christ with him. He himself, in as far as he was able, broke forth in song. Then Francis said to the brothers, "When you see that I am brought to my last moments, place me naked upon the ground, and let me lie there after I am dead, for the length of time it takes one to walk a mile unhurriedly." The hour therefore came, and all the mysteries of Christ being fulfilled in him, he winged his way happily to God.
Good evening. My spiritual director told me to speak from my heart. And so I'd like to do that, as Francis did in what we heard tonight. He spoke from his heart, even as he approached death, and especially as he approached death. So I'd like to talk about Sister Death from my heart tonight as we celebrate Francis's Transitus.